You really don't want to make the wrong decision in this new Skyrim Anniversary Edition quest, Bittercup. You see, during this quest, you're going to be faced with 3 options, and each one of them has its own set of rewards attached to it. But if you make the wrong choice, you'll miss out on some really cool unique weapons, armor, including a potential new secret follower, a hidden island location with unique ingredients, permanent attribute increases, new spells, swords, food recipes, tons of gold, and lots of other little bits that have been added to the game that you can miss out on depending on your choice here. So to make life easier, I'm breaking down each choice and all the rewards you get for each one of them, so you can then make the decision that is best for you and your character. Everything is timestamped below if you want to skip ahead to check out all the different quest rewards for each choice. But first, we're going to start out with how you actually start this quest, Bittercup. But if you do want more completionist Skyrim quest guides, make sure you subscribe to the channel because that's what this channel is all about. So to start this quest for ourselves, we need to come all the way to the southwest of the map to Falkreath. And then once you actually arrive in Falkreath, you need to find the Dead Hunt's Drink, which is like the local inn. Let's head on inside. If you walk straight across the hearth on the right hand side here, you'll find a room, and on the right hand bedside table there's a mysterious journal about an altar that's appeared in the forest. And that's going to start the quest, A Dying Wish. I was 2 days into my journey from Markath when the ataxia struck, which is an illness in Skyrim. I thought if I bit down on a piece of cloth it would distract me from the pain, but eventually my joints could bear the weight no longer. I stopped at the roadside ruins looking for a place to rest. It was there, in the briars of the autumn fog, that I came across a strange altar rooted into the ground. Beside it stood an old woman, who I took for its keeper. Taking note of my apprehension, the old woman beckoned me forward. Wordlessly, she raised her hand and directed it towards the altar. She was asking me to choose. In my travels, I have passed through the hag-raven camps and seen many a twisted thing, but none like this. Placed in its gnarled hands were 3 empty bowls and a cup to fill them. At last, the old woman spoke, with an accent I couldn't place. The first bowl, she said, would grant you power. The second would bring you fortune. And the third, however, would offer you nothing at all. Looking back now, I can't tell you if any of this was real or some hallucination that I dreamt up to cope with the fever. Or it could be that the altar was no different than a standing stone or a tribute to a god long forgotten. Still, I felt compelled to ask the woman how and where I would find my boon. She said it would come to me. Unfortunately, the ataxia has cursed me with sleeplessness. Worse yet, the disease has progressed to a point that I fear I will not live to see the outcome of my choice. A shame, as I wonder even now if I had made the right one. Rolnick Windstrider. So here we are at the roadside ruin. By the way guys, if you like the look of the mod list, you can actually download it from the link in the description if you want to install the same one as me. I'm using the micro mod list right now. It seems like there's some dead bandits here. Oh, hello. The Spriggan. Your invisibility can't fool me, Spriggan. Get wrecked, son. We'll take your taproot. So here we are at the shrine where we have to make the most important decision. As you can see, there are 3 choices here. Altar of Nothing, Altar of Power, or Altar of Fortune. And if you skip ahead in the video, I'm going to be doing each one of these choices and showing you the rewards for each one of them, so you guys can find out which one you actually want to do. And I'll be doing like a little walkthrough for each one of them. So starting out, we're going to go with the Altar of Nothing, which allows us to actually get a follower as well. Let's go ahead and click on this. Completed. Choose a bowl at the altar. Return to town. We're going to go ahead and fast travel back to Falkreath. And as you can see, someone is running very eagerly at us. Look at him. He's so keen to talk to us.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Read the note from the Temple of Kinnereth.
I'm getting out of here.
To all adventurers, I offer you Kinnereth's favor in exchange for your help. There is a gravely ill man in my care at the Temple of Kinnereth. Storms of ataxia have weakened his bones, and I fear that their heavy rains will wash his life away. He requires a special soup made from a fruit of an ironwood tree, charred skeever hide and salt. Unfortunately, the ironwood tree, once a staple of Skyrim's forest, are all but extinct. Moreover, importing the fruit from the orchards to the south has been difficult due to the bandit raids and embargoes from the war. Our first attempt at securing the ingredient was lost. As the man's fever progresses, I fear a second request will come far too late. I've heard from the ferryman, however, that an ironwood grows on the island to the north called Giant's Tooth. But duty bounds me to the temple. But if by any chance the winds of Kinnereth see fit to bring one to your shop, please deliver it to Whiterun as soon as you can. A man's life hangs in the balance. Acolyte Eldrin. And this is the same man suffering from ataxia who originally found the shrine whose journal we found. So now we must travel all the way across Skyrim to the north of Dawnstar, where we will find the ferryman. And hopefully the ferryman will take us to this secret island where this tree still grows. Here we are at the ferryman's place.
Looking to hire a boat?
Indeed.
I can take you to any port on the coast.
I need safe passage to Giant's Tooth. 50 gold, eh?
I understand. Climb on in and let's get this over with.
Oh, great. Really charming. I love it. Let me get inside then. Here we are at Giant's Tooth, a secret island off the coast of Skyrim. You can see it's all the way out north here in the Sea of Ghosts. So, interestingly, there's actually another boat here just full of dead skeletons. Were these the last people that you took over here? Did you take their oars or something? Like, why are they dead? My god. Okay, well, we've got what appears to be a giant's grove and lots of dead mammoths around here. Mammoth snout. I don't know why the mammoths are dead though. Maybe there's some kind of disease afflicting them. Are these friendly giants? Hello there. He seems pretty friendly. He's got a very itchy back. Can I help you scratch your back, sir? Oh god, he did not like that. He was not a fan of scratching the back there. Oh, luckily we've paralyzed him. Get wrecked, son. Start taking out this other one. Oh god. Be careful, Sonny Jim. You might want to step back. Whoa. Coming over quickly. Ah! Take these guys out. Just managed to kill him before he killed us. Giant's Toe, 200 gold. Alright, let's go and check around for this ancient tree. Now we've slaughtered the entire giant population. And the mammoths are already dead. I swear to God, that wasn't my doing. Oh, there has been human habitation here at some point. Investigate the cave. Fisherman's note. The nights are long here. The frost nips at your scales. But I've always been stubborn. Thick-shelled, as they say. So I've stuck to it. The first days were the hardest. I dared not try and fish with the giants lurking. But hunger makes brave hatchlings of us all. So I dove in and found the waters calm. As for the actual job, it has proven a tough egg to crack. The ferryman did not lie when he said ironwood bark was strong as a mammoth's tusk. Ours is to wait for the smaller fruits of the harvest. So he's suggesting that we wait in the cave for the iron bark, I guess. Into Iron Tusk Cave we go, where the trees grow beneath the cave itself. Ah, look, there's a little fox in here. He can't do anything but run away from me, so I'm obviously going to leave him be. Look at this, it's beautiful. There's even a nern root. And butterflies everywhere. How awesome. So this is the ancient tree bark we're looking for, and it has the ironwood fruit on it. So we can actually just half... Oh my god, there's a Spriggan! Get away from me, Spriggan! Die! I think there's another one behind me. Goodness me. Get away. Back, beast. Stop healing yourself. Oh my god, there's loads of them. We must destroy all population on this island so nothing can survive. Finish him quickly before she heals. Yes. Get wrecked, son. Okay, now we've slaughtered all the wildlife on the island. We can now leave this place. I'll leave the snow fox alive, though, so he can breed here freely. Here we are, exiting the place. Oh my god, there's an ice wraith now? Why are there out? There's ice wraiths have just spawned on the island. Very peculiar. One down. Get wrecked, son. And then we've got rid of the ice wraiths, probably just angry spirits, because we slaughtered everyone. And now we can go ahead and get in the boat.
Need something?
Ready to go back to Dawnstar.
I understand. Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Which boat? The one with your dead passengers or the one with your live passengers? I wonder.
What do you need?
What do you need? I want you to take me back to Dawnstar. Alright, now we have the ingredients. We can make the ironwood soup, which is actually a unique recipe that we've learned. So now we need to find a cooking station so we can make ironwood soup. This is actually a unique soup, by the way, that you can actually craft in the future as well, not just the unique quest item that I'm crafting now. So as you can see, the ironwood soup restores 15 points of health and 15 points of stamina, and it cures all diseases. Now, if you're on Skyrim survival mode, it's also going to fortify your warmth by 25 points for 300 seconds and also restore 200 points of cold. So it's actually a really cool, unique survival soup food item. Now, as you can see, for the ingredients, it requires charred skeever hide and salt pile. It also requires ironwood fruit. Now, the tree that we went to get the ironwood does respawn. You can also get ironwood fruit from the Khajiit caravans. It will randomly appear in their inventory as well to buy. So, we're going to go ahead and craft this because we need it for the quest anyway. And then we need to go to the Temple Priestess. You can find the Temple Priestess located here on the map in Whiterun. Once you arrive in Whiterun, you can find the Temple of Kinnereth just below Dragon's Reach.
Any better? More rest will do you good.
He's a dead man. I have the ironwood soup you're looking for.
You've done well.
I'll give it to you, but not for free.
Okay, just this once.
I feel terrible. She's giving me 75 gold. Probably everything she owned. Wait a day for Rolnik to heal.
Well,
Seems like he's fine now. Been completely cured. Amazing.
Ysmir's blessing on you.
It was nothing. Just glad you're okay. It's alright. You've got the rest of your life to repay me. What? The healers at the temple deserve most of the credit. Ysmir's blessing is worthless to me, but okay.
I understand. Many thanks. And please, take this gift. I hope it's a fitting token to honor the deed.
And he's given me Bittercup and his unique dagger, which we'll look at in a moment. I found this journal in Falkreath. Is it yours?
It is so. What are your thoughts on all this?
The altar was a blessing. It helped me save you. The altar is cursed. The hag-raving magic can't be trusted. I'm curious what would have happened had I chose differently. We'll look at the other choices after this. I don't have any thoughts either way. What about you? Are you happy with the choice you made?
Of course. Now, let's pledge never to speak of this again.
It would have been so much cooler if you had voice dialogue lines. Alright, follow me. I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
So no matter the choice that you make, you will be getting Bittercup as a reward for finishing off this quest, which is like this huge golden trophy that counts as a potion because it carries a unique buff to your character that permanently increases your highest attributes, health, magicka, or stamina, by 20 points, while decreasing your lowest attribute by 20 points. So for example, if I look at my character's skills here, my lowest attribute is magicka, and you'll probably be the same if you're a warrior or a stealth archer. My highest attribute currently is health. So I'd get plus 20 health and minus 20 magicka. I never use magicka, so it's useless to me. So obviously that's a really good item. So if I go ahead and drink it, It now adds an empty version of it to my inventory, which means I can still use it as a collectible item in my house to put on display. If you have a look at it there, it's kind of like a big sort of golden trophy. And then if I go ahead and check my skills, you can see I now only have 80 magicka and my health has gone up by 20 points. And that effect is permanent. So these are the rewards we're going to get for choosing nothing from the altar. There's still some okay rewards, but this is probably one of the worst options, to be honest with you. Firstly, we get Rolnik's Dagger, a unique dagger that you can enchant that does a base damage of 8, which is the same as the Nordic dagger added in the Dragonborn DLC. It also has the exact same appearance as that dagger as well. We also unlock access to the secret island to the north of Skyrim that can only be accessed by the ferryman at Dawnstar. Doesn't even appear on the map as a fast travel location, which has a respawnable tree where you can get the ironwood fruit. You can also get the ironwood fruit from the Khajiit caravans all over Skyrim. They'll randomly stock it in their inventory after you've completed the quest. Gathering these ingredients then allows you to make the ironwood soup, which is actually really good for survival mode especially. Otherwise it is pretty much just a normal soup that cures diseases. On top of this, we'll also unlock the unique follower, Rolnik Windstrider, that you cannot obtain any other way by saving him. He has a good morality though, so if you tell him to attack people that aren't enemies,
Forget it. I don't do that kind of work.
he will not do it. As for his competency in battle, he is actually a very powerful wizard. So as you guys can see, he's pretty powerful in combat. He's killing this bandit outlaw with ease. He's got a decent amount of health as well, and he uses shock spells to defeat his enemies. He also uses alteration spells as well to increase his armor value before combat. So a pretty decent follower, but definitely not the best follower in the game. So overall, I'd say the rewards from the Nothing Cup are probably some of the worst to choose from, unless you specifically want this mage follower or the unique survival food. But now we're going to move on to the next possible altar choice that you can make and what rewards you get from that. Here we are back at the altar, and this time we're going to be selecting the second option, which is Altar of Fortune. And then I'll be going over the rewards after we've done this quest bit. And then after that, I'll do the final one, which is the Altar of Power. Also, notice that the Altar of Nothing is made out of wood, Power is made out of stone, and this one seems to be made out of some kind of rare material. So let's fill the Altar of Fortune. Wait for your wish to be granted. Filling with blood. I assume it's our own blood. Now, to actually trigger this next quest, we must sleep. Specifically in a bed. So we need to sleep just here next to this dead bandit. Wait for your wish to be granted. You awakened feeling rested. Completed a dying wish. Started fortunate son. So somebody has put this letter down my pants while I slept. Rogue job offer. Don't be alarmed, but I've been following you. You might say I'm a fan of your work, but I also don't like doing business in person. So I slipped this letter while you slept. Consider this job my apology for messing your beauty rest. Don't worry, this isn't some small-time caper. There's enough clink in it to fill both our cups of your game. The marks of fat milk-drinking noble who's just arrived in Markath. He's got one of those fancy high elf names, Cananthil. Don't try and pronounce it. I'm dyslexic, so probably failed already. You'll just give yourself a headache. Point is, he's so rich, if you poke him, he just spit gems out of his mouth. And I know for a fact he stashed a large portion of his wealth in a vault somewhere in the Reach. Problem is, you can't get anywhere near him with his dark elf bodyguard by his side at all times. But the spell sword's got one weakness. Sujamma from his homeland. So here's what I need you to do. First, take this vial and spike some Sujamma at a cooking pot, so the heat activates the poison. As for the Sujamma itself, you can probably get a bottle from Solheim, if none of the traders around here have it. A bit out of the way, but worth it. Once the Sujamma's spiked, convince the innkeeper at the Silverblood Inn to sell it. When the two stop at the inn, the drink will turn the Dhamma inside out, and keep him at the bar for a good long while. Once the bodyguard's out of the way, you'll be free to pick the other one's pockets. Take whatever you like, but what I need is his personal ring seal, the one he uses for letters. When you have the seal, go to the Warrens. I'll leave a note with further instructions outside the third door on your left. E. Really exciting. We're literally going to go on a heist now. The letter's fast travel to Markath.
For your journey home?
Oh no! Can I save her? No! No, I'm too late! Oh god!
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
So we've just witnessed... Oh, you're looting her. Okay. I'm going to have no remorse robbing you, High Elf.
You want something from me?
Spare a coin for a beggar?
Walk away. Now. Make it
Interestingly, there's an option here to say someone is trying to rob you. I have proof.
You expect me to believe that?
This is the note. The thief mentions you by name. Persuade.
That doesn't change anything. Now, get out of my way.
Okay. Failed. Optional. Can I pickpocket him right now? He does have the family seal ring on him, but I quite like to do the quest the way intended.
And what might you need?
So now we need to go and find a cooking pot. So let's head inside the inn. At the back here, hopefully we should find a cooking pot.
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to.
Here we are. In the miscellaneous section, we can find spiked Sujamma. This restores 1 stamina and then decreases the target stamina regeneration by 50% for 2 hours. Fantastic. So now we have an option to convince the innkeeper to sell this, which obviously I can do. Would you consider selling Sujamma? I have a bottle your customers can sample.
Of course. How much?
Free of charge. If your customers like it, then I'll sell you more. 5 gold or 50 gold? I'm gonna give it for free.
For that price? Sure.
Convince the innkeeper. Okay,
My
great.
father, Klepper, is...
Now we've got to wait until the evening, and here are our guests. So now the Dark Elf bodyguard is out of the picture, we can find the High Elf, who is still around the marketplace, apparently. Kind of weird how he's still looking at this body of a dead lady. Don't mind me, guards. What we needed was the family seal. Fantastic. I have like really low pickpocketing, so it means you guys can probably do the same thing. Wah! Now we need to escape into the Warrens and get rid of our stolen goods. Apparently, he was meeting me down here in the 3rd room on the left or something. Oh, he's dead. Great. Oh no, the courier. The courier's dead? Wait, what? Are you joking? How is the courier dead? I didn't know you could kill the courier. I'm going to strip him naked. He's mine now. The rogue's instructions. Alright, that's one way of using a courier. Just as a corpse. Alright, here's the plan. Take the letter and seal it with the ring. Then put this courier's clothes on and deliver it. Make sure you look and talk like the bloody courier. I'm sure you've gotten enough letters to know how they speak. And if it don't work the first time, wait an hour, think about what you're going to say, and then try again. When it comes to poor folk, the elf got the memory of a goldfish. Anyway, the letter will say Inamoro's been stealing from his boss, and the seal will prove it's real. Once the High Elf reads the letter, he'll have the Dunmer arrested. He might even have him killed. Doesn't matter either way. Knowing him, the next thing he'll do is go straight for his treasure, to count every last coin and make sure it's all there. And then we just follow that snotty little spear polisher as he leads us straight to the gold. Snotty little spear polisher. Right, let's put on the courier's clothes. Finally, I've been born for this. This is the letter, the fake letter, just here. Dress in the courier's clothes. I need to take off my weapons. There we have it. I am now the courier in Skyrim. Wait, why are you down here, bro? Let's see if we can get this right.
Yes?
Greetings, I'm with the courier service. I've been looking for you. I'm a courier and I have important message to deliver to you. It's not even like good English. I've been looking for you. That's what he says.
Of course.
I have a note I'm required to deliver, for your eyes only. I got a letter with your name on it. Literally. This missive is for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver, your hands only. That is the correct one. I believe I'm supposed to hand you this letter. No, this one.
Indeed. Now, go away.
Oh, great.
Perhaps there's something you wish to confess. Huh? Stop, thief! Oh, you're dead.
Oh, I feel so bad. I like how he ran away and let the guards take care of it. Oh no, he's come back out to use lightning spells on him. God damn. Must have scared him off. Optional, assist the guards. No, I feel bad. Still Mace of Ice and full steel armor. Now we need to follow him, and he's actually gone into the Warren, so I have no idea. Is this where his treasure vault is? He's actually running over there. Interesting. Ah, okay.
What? Why are you skulking
Isn't
about?
slightly concerned that the courier is also dead next to the door. Eslif's room. This quest is really good. This is one of the better Creation Club quests we've done so far, especially with all the optional ways to play it. It makes it really awesome. Honestly, amazed with this one. Confronts it. Do I want to?
Is someone there?
Oh god, no. Oh boy, that's probably gonna hurt me. Oh no, you don't. You silly high elf. As long as we can keep staggering him, we should be good. Get wrecked, son. And here we are. This is the treasure room. Speak to the rogue. Ah, hello there, friend. Thieves Guild.
I'm surprised you succeeded. Please, accept this as payment.
Is Nazim the same voice actor? 1,000 gold, and he's given me Bittercup as well, which I've already told you about in the last quest rewards. It was a pleasure working with you. I still have questions. I think I'll just kill you and take it all. This isn't enough. You barely did any work and you just showed up at the end. He literally set everything up, to be fair. Well, enjoy your riches. Don't spend it all in one place. He sounds like Nazim. I feel like Nazim and a high elf. He must be a Thalmor in the Thieves Guild. Well, enjoy your riches.
Of course. But enough of this. Such things are best forgotten.
So he's going to keep all this stuff for himself?
Yes, thank you and all that. But enough of this. Such things are best forgotten.
I suppose I'd have to kill him over...
Hey, hands off!
We're such good friends that he's okay with me stealing it. I mean, I can just sneak here and take everything without killing him if I want to. Flawed Vala Stone? Worth 1,000 gold. Also, you can fill it with souls as well. Flawless Garnet, 100 gold. Golden Impox. Ingots, lockpicks, and Battle Axe of Draining. Obviously, this is boss leveled. Oh my god, Iron Gauntlets of Smithing for the Restoration glitch. More gold, Wellcard Stone, and Staff of Fear. What do we have here? A strong box with lots of rubies and amethysts. 3,000 gold in there. And also, this is the unique item I was looking for. The Spell Tome of Master Transmute, which transmutes iron or silver ore into gold if the caster is carrying any. This is better than the Adept version, so it's essentially an even faster way to make money if you see my guide on that. Necklace of Perilous Haggling. Prices are 25% better. That's also incredibly good. Ring of Extreme Smithing. Weapons and armor can be improved 22% better. That's really good. Oh, and then the Ebony Greatsword of the Inferno burns targets at 30 points on hit. We also have a Glass Battle Axe. Tons of coin purses here as well, and also a strong box. And I mean, it's just a cool treasure trove room, really, isn't it? There's even some extra chests with enchanted items, increased shock resistance 50%, and he's just going to sit here and stop you from stealing his stuff, unless of course we kill him.
What was that?
Let's see what he's actually carrying on him. He's got a journal. Okay, that'll be interesting. He also has a Ring of the Squire, increases light armor. My brother always has been the greedy sort. Oh my god, it was his brother. Offer him a slice and he'll take the whole pie. And worst yet, he'll act like he's doing you a favor. But I also figured father would see through his lies. Never thought I'd be cut out of the will like some half-blood orc son. But it's alright. It's a bit poetic in a sense. Father's favorite book was about the beggar named Eslaf. His old man left him nothing too, except what he was willing to take. Me, I'm gonna take it all. Haha! Good for you, dude. I kind of feel bad killing you. But it was revenge that you sought, and revenge you got, I guess. We also got tons of silver ingots here as well, and Kunnethal also has a journal. Okay. And a key to his room, and a Ring of the Minor Knight as well. Other enchanted things. Let's read his journal. The deal with the Silverbloods has been fully consummated. The location of the vault is rather ingenious, hiding in plain sight amongst the degenerates and thieves. It tickles me to know that they dream of wealth and fortune, never realizing only a single wall separates it from their soiled bedrolls. This guy is a true Thalmor, isn't he? Even though he's just a high elf, but still, he's definitely a Thalmor. As for security, there are two measures. The door is locked securely by a key, but that would only embolden their curiosity. That is why, as far as the locals know, it belongs to a beggar named Aslaf. Now, if any of these gutter rats even had a modicum of intelligence, they would realize that Aslaf Errol is the name of a fictional prince who made his fortune from nothing. I too have worked from the ground up to achieve my current status, and I have taken that, which to be divided and multiplied it in tenfold. After all, my brother, Unathril, is fortunate to have his life. He should not protest if I take everything else. My goodness, he was a real savage. What kind of family were these people? They were horrible. And a golden diamond necklace, worth another 1,200 gold. So now I'm going to go over all of the unique items we get for the second choice, which is the Altar of Fortune. Obviously, once again, we get the Bittercup as a reward, and I've already talked about that earlier. The next thing we get is a unique spell, a spell tome of Master Transmute. Now, currently, the only thing that exists in the game is the Adept level Transmute spell, which makes iron ore into silver ore. However, the Master level is going to make iron and silver into gold ore, meaning you can then smelt it down into gold ingots, and it's a really good way of increasing your smithing skill and making lots of money. I've already done a video about how you can do that. It's just a really effective way at making gold and leveling your smithing as well. It's an about over 10,000 worth of different jewelry item and about 5,000 gold in cash. We also get a glass battle axe, ebony greatsword of Inferno, and just lots of randomly enchanted weapons, most of which I didn't actually bother picking up. But if you sell them all, they all sell for around 500 to 3,000 gold each, so you can actually make tons of money by just doing this quest early on. However, in terms of unique items, you don't get as many unique items as you do with the other two options. Therefore, I would say that the Altar of Fortune is actually probably the second worst choice, and instead you're probably going to want to go for the Altar of Power, which is the next one I'm about to go over with you guys. So next, for the third and final option, we will be choosing the Altar of Power. And if you want to skip ahead to the rewards you get for doing this, you can go ahead and do that from the timestamps below. And like the video if you found it helpful so far. But now, let us fill the Altar of Power with our own blood. Perhaps the Altar of Weakness. Oh God! Started the pit! Oh my God, are we waking up in prison? This is like, oh my God, I've lost everything. It was a trap. We definitely got scammed by some bandits on the roadside. We got baited into this trap. I do love it though, whenever it happens in a game that you're a super powerful character and then they take away all of your equipment and leave you at nothing. Basically 0.0. Oh, one sec, there's some elven armor in here. Is that a there's a Thalmor soldier who also chose power. What do you know? I guess that doesn't really surprise anyone. Who's this then? There's a hunter here. Okay, so I have some arrows. Good. We should probably take... I mean, it's called the pit, right? So I assume that there's going to be a battle ahead. We've got some potions and there's some heavy armor here. I don't need this, but I will take the iron sword. Everyone's dead. I like how there's like a poo bucket in some of these cells. Look at that. Poo bucket. Nice. And a skeleton. I have 8 arrows, which means we're going to have to come out of this room sneaking just in case we get attacked. Oh my God. Okay. Look at this place. Oh, he's tanky. He's very tanky. The wolf was not so tanky. I mean, that's a sneak attack. I don't want to waste my arrows. We might need them later. We'll get our iron sword and dagger out here. I'm wearing Thalmor armor. Don't judge me. We'll see about that. Ah! Finish him. It seems like some of these bodies have armor and weapons on as well. I have upgraded to an orcish sword. Fantastic. Oh god, saber cats! Jesus! Oh my, I've just been stun locked. Oh, okay, this is not good. We're gonna have to use the hunting bow. We have 6 arrows. That's not gonna be enough. Oh! That was close. Oh, yep. Okay, we're gonna have to prepare better next time. But here we go. We're gonna go and sneak attack all of these enemies, I reckon. I hope I can recover my arrows, otherwise we're kind of screwed. He doesn't see me, guys. Luckily. Got my 2 arrows back. Okay, good. So this is the saber cat, I see. Now, I could probably jump on top of those cages. Look at him. Doesn't know I'm here. Get wrecked, son. Die. There we go. Defeat the champion. Or one sec. Go back into sneak mode. There's so many people around us banging their shields.
I guess I was just hearing things.
I guess I was just hearing things. Yep, walking into the arena to battle an opponent. Nope, must have been the wind. I really want to stab her from behind. I have a steel dagger. Oh god, she's really high sneak skill though. I don't think so. Oh, she's tanky. Come at me. We'll just keep blocking her attacks so she can't hit us. Oh god. Oh god. Stop that. Oh my god. Okay, let's use a bow. We have 6 arrows, guys.
Your kind, no place.
Whoa, a bit rude. A bit rude. Let's use slow time. Gonna have to rely on unrelenting force shout. We can't afford to miss these arrows and have her block them. You guys want the build, by the way? I'll link it below. Oh, right in the head. Okay, now we're out of arrows now. So we're on to the orcish sword. Gonna have to one-hand this so I can actually block her attacks. Ah! Come at me. See if we can dodge this. Did power attack me? Oh, she spun. Okay. Should be able to finish her off. Come on. Die. Yes! Oh god, I just heard someone say never should have come here, and they all entered the arena. Grand Champion Sword, 42 damage? Look at that, that looks sick as well. Look how cool that looks. Oh, damn. The Grand Champion's helmet as well. Look at how amazing that looks. Very Roman gladiator style. Probably one of the coolest helmets in the game, to be honest. On the Bittercup. This cup has passed through many hands and has brought out the best and worst in those who imbibe it. Drink its nectar and it will do the same to you. Okay. Got the sword out. All of these guys are... Oh, they're firing arrows at me. Jesus. We can get out of here. Retrieve your belongings. Yes, please. Where are they? There's just some ragged trousers here. Need to escape. Gone back into stealth. Here are my belongings. Requires a key. There's also a longbow, and there's tons of gold here. I guess this is like a secret betting arena where they just poison people, knock them out, and then take them to the pit so they can bet on people. Pit fighter's note. A hag handed me this cup saying it would bring out the best and worst in me. I wasn't sure about that part, but I do like shiny clink, so I took it off her hands. Besides, I think this hag was half blind and fully empty in the head. It was no cup. It looked more like a trophy to me. So I got to thinking, being the idea guy that I am, if some pit dog goes through all the trouble of becoming the champion, we should give them this cup, with a ceremony and a feast and such. Maybe even carve their name into it. Then I pitched my idea to the boss, thinking she'd love it. But instead she got real mad, stomped on my bunions, and made me scrub the privy for even entertaining the idea before taking the cup for herself. Next thing I know, I'm down in the dungeon washing my particularly foul-smelling bucket. Then it hits me again. In order to be champion, you'd have to kill the boss first. So no wonder she was so mad. I guess the old hag was right after all. Turned out it was the best and worst idea all at once. But where is the key? Is there a key here? No, it's an iron dagger. So I guess we have to kill the boss to get the key. Is this the boss? Let me get a dagger. Pit boss. Get wrecked, son. We'll have to fight these guys. Oh my god, this sword does so much damage. Get wrecked, son. Ah. Oh yeah. Let's check out the pit boss's corpse. So she has the pit key, which I assume. Let's go and unlock this chest. Thank God. Wait, what? Why are there so... I literally just walked back in this room, pulled out a torch, and there's like 100 bodies have just spawned. Interestingly, I've looked on the map just now, and there's a secret room just here. I don't know how I get to this room, though. Okay, so I just clipped through the wall, and there's a room down here. Now, I believe what happens is when people die, they get put in this box so that they don't clutter the environment, but there must be a bug that caused them all to spawn in this one spot. And in one of the Sabercat pens, there's ebony armor. Khajiit actually had an ebony sword of Thunderbolt, so make sure you pick that up before you leave. Daedric Borax, an ebony helmet, Daedric gauntlets just lying on the floor. Very nice. This particular hunter also has a ring of blocking. All right, let's go ahead and head outside and see where on earth we actually are in Skyrim. Where did that hag drag us off to, I wonder? Valkreath Watchtower. So now we're going to be going over the rewards you get if you choose the third option, which is the Altar of Power. And this is arguably the best option that you guys can choose. And obviously, once again, you'll still get the Bittercup potion as a reward for doing this quest, but you also get some other unique items, so let's go over those. Starting out with the Grand Champion's helmet, and oh my god, Roman gladiator themed dragon Skyrim helmet. It looks amazing. So I'm a massive fan of the appearance of this helmet, even if I just had it on display, because it is heavy armor. Now the armor rating has a base value of 22. Obviously, it scales with your heavy armor skill. My character doesn't have any heavy armor skill, but this is the exact same as a dragon plate helmet, meaning a Daedric heavy armor helmet has one more armor value than this helmet. And obviously, you can also enchant it yourself as well. The next unique item we obtain is the Grand Champion's Sword. It's obviously worth 2,500 gold, and the base damage is the same as a Dragonbone sword, making it one of the most powerful one-handed swords in the game, especially at the start of the game, because you can do this quest very early on. Also, during the quest, you'll be finding some randomly enchanted items like the Ring of Blocking, block 20% more with your shield, Ebony Sword of Thunderbolts, Daedric gauntlets, and also a full set of ebony armor and elven armor as well. So there's a lot of things to collect here beyond just the unique weapons. This was honestly one of the few Creation Club quests where it actually offered meaningful choices where you would miss huge pieces of content depending on what choice you made. And the rewards for each one were decent, though I think the Altar of Power was probably the best one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section though. I think this is honestly though one of the best quests that has come out of Creation Club. Obviously the lack of voice acting will always let it down, especially when you get a new follower. Oh, it's not voice acted. You meet this NPC thief that you've been reading the notes of the whole quest line. Oh, he's not voice acted. You ask characters really interesting questions, but they just have no response. It always lets the content down, which is a shame because clearly a lot of love and effort has been put into this particular quest, and I'm really excited to play the other ones now, which you can find in the playlist below. So thanks for watching. Drop a like on the video if you found it helpful. I'll see you there.